Hello, everyone, and welcome to Love You Mean It with Blair. And
Serena.
welcome to our first podcast. This podcast will be filled with love, drama, love advice, celebrity gossip, and more. But today's topic will be about a very important topic: self love and self care. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's important to me. Self care and self love is very important because, everybody needs it to feel good in life. So many people either are focused on taking care of, other people, worried about, their needs, but, nobody's really worrying about their needs. So for me, that's very important, to make sure that I'm feeling, love too. And whether that's just, making myself feel important or other people doing things, that make me feel, loved or cared. What do you think about that? Like, what does that mean to you?
Learning to choose myself even when I feel low. It's, reminding myself that I'm still beautiful, still worthy, and still deserving of love, even on days I don't feel my best. Doing your hair, getting cute, and feeling confident. But sometimes it could be also like resting, crying out loud, praying, journaling, setting boundaries or, not answering the phone when you know you need peace.
Right, definitely keep, yourself at a little bit of a distance sometimes because, people can be overwhelming, or very judging. So you just kind of have to chill out for a second and think and clear your head a little bit. That's what I do. And also another thing I want to say about self love, it isn't always, like you said, like it is about like dressing up, but it isn't always about like showing your body either. You need to learn to
Oh yeah. Yeah.
love yourself even when you're out wearing a pair of sweatpants and knowing, hey, I look good
Yeah, you
no
have to be
matter what I'm wearing.
comfortable. Yeah, of course.
And then I was going to talk about maybe a time whenever I felt like very low, and then I did find like self care. When I was, kids are brutal. I mean, they'll judge you on clothes or your shoes or your hair or if you're poor. No matter what, kids are bullies. They'll hurt your
Oh yeah.
feelings, and not always physical. Mental bullying is a thing, and it does hurt people. I mean, people were very mean to me, like during like fifth or sixth grade. They bullied me because of my weight or just, anything they could. But social media is also very toxic. They
Hmm.
set kind of the image on what you should be or what you shouldn't be. And when I was in fifth or sixth grade, social media was a very big thing. It was new. People wanted to be on it. So, and also people found a way to bully through that. But I don't know. I just realized
That's
that,
true. Like always comparing yourself.
yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, I just realized that they're bullies. Nothing's wrong with me. They're just, no matter what, they're going to hate on
Mhm.
whoever they can.
Yeah, I feel you on that. People can be so mean, especially when you're young and still trying to figure out who you are. And the crazy part is the things people make fun of you for can stay in your head for years if you let them, Like you still be thinking about it in the back of your head.
Yeah, like why did they do that? Like they're just genuinely mean, or like you just still wonder, like, was something wrong with me?
Yeah, but I feel like once you start loving yourself, those comments don't hit the same anymore. Like they might still hurt, but they don't control how you see yourself, and you start realizing I don't have to shrink myself just because someone else doesn't know how to be kind.
Right. And if someone listening right now, they didn't have a very good idea of self love or self care, what like piece of advice would you give them? What like how would you tell them to like do that?
I would say first, watch how you talk to yourself because, a lot of I do a lot of like affirmations, maybe look at yourself and be like, I'm beautiful,
Right, and stop. I think people need to stop also comparing themselves to others. People compare themselves to models or,
Mm-hmm.
even people they know, and it's hard not to. But I mean, everybody's different. It's just how it is. Everybody is in their own skin.
Yeah, sometimes we're nicer to other people than we are to ourselves, and you can't keep calling yourself ugly, dumb, or not good enough, or comparing yourself to everyone online and expect to feel confident.
Right, and also.
This audio was created with async.com.
Expect to feel confident.
Right, and also I think
Another,
like.
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I think sometimes people's comments on what they say can just be so brutal. People think that they're better than others, and they do like diss on them, and that's not cool, man. To do that,
For real, I swear, some people they just need to watch what they.
they need to chill.
For
Honestly,
real.
like it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're like a supermodel. If you are like a mean person, to me you are ugly. You have an ugly heart, and I do not think you are a
Yeah, you
beautiful
can be
person.
pretty on the outside, but in the inside, that's the part that matters.
Yeah, that definitely matters to me.
For real.
Like, no. And let me see here. So do you have okay, so before we, kind of get off this topic, do you have any other like anything else you would like to say about it? About self love
I
or
would
something
say, first, mm, another thing is to protect your peace. Not everything deserves a reaction. Not everyone deserves access to you, and not every situation is worth losing yourself over. Because that could be, the worst. It could feel like the worst thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, and also sometimes, somebody might say like get revenge or something, but for me, sometimes it's
Yeah.
better to just kind of let it go. I don't need to
Yeah.
like make myself so upset and hurt over something somebody did to me by letting them have a reaction from me.
Yeah, or like stop comparing your life to other people's like highlight reels and social media, because social media will have you thinking everyone is prettier, happier, richer, and doing things better than you, but you don't know what they're going through behind the screen.
Right, like there's so many celebrities, they have it all, and they still, some of them committed suicide, and you wouldn't even
Oh,
know.
yeah.
They're so happy. So I mean, watch.
Crazy things that we don't even know.
Right, like watch what you say to people, even actors, you don't have to be so harsh on them. They're just trying to make it a living too. I mean, if they're bad, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, that's their fault, but don't hate on innocent people for no reason because you don't like how they look.
Yeah, and then we never know what's real, on the internet. I've been watching a video, and this girl would look like so pretty and whatever. In the comments, they'll be like, okay, well, just remember, the kids, like teen girls that are watching, just remember this isn't, like this isn't like real, basically.
Right, it's like filters.
Like, yeah, beauty standards are like, crazy these days. So they're just so like, oh, just remember to love yourself, and this and that, and just care for yourself. The way you are is perfect, and stop comparing yourself to these girls.
Yeah, and another thing is that kills me is these young girls go on social media and they post pictures of themselves in bikinis just to get followers and
Oh
likes.
my god,
You
yeah.
are attracting predators,
Views,
not
dude,
even
yes.
views, and you are attracting predators to watch you. 60-year-old men are watching 16-year-old girls in bikinis. Stop.
It's disgusting.
It's not cool. It's not cute. I mean, cool, you have a bathing suit. Good for you, but you don't need to be doing all of that.
Mm-mm.
It's not only
But
just
then they don't know any better, and it's just like it
it's the
sucks because
normal
then
now.
nobody's telling them. There'll
Yeah,
be
it's
some comments here and there like, hey, don't do that or whatever, but overall there's gonna be older men or young boys and whatever in the comments just like, oh yeah,
yes, they're
like,
bro.
bro.
They just need to stop, and that is part of self-love and self-care. Do not show your body on social media just to get likes or views. If they are really your friends or they really like you, they're going to like you with your clothes on.
Yes.
Family vacation photo, cool, but we don't need all the extra stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, self-love doesn't happen overnight. Some days you feel confident and some days you feel, you don't. Yeah, sometimes you have to remind yourself 10 times that you are enough.
Right. And also, like I
But the
said, you
fact,
might
yeah.
need somebody else to help you out, help draw you a bath, get you something to
Oh,
eat.
yeah. A bath. I've been taking baths lately, and that is like the chill spot for me.
Yes, that is definitely a self-care spot. Is the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Get a piece away from everybody. Get a piece away from babies, dogs,
Exactly.
boyfriends, husbands, grandpas, the
Yep,
moms,
just in your own little
especially the
bubble.
moms.
Oh, yes.
Get away
Moms
from
need
your
that.
parents. For real, the moms trying to look under the door and stuff. Like, are you okay in there?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was until you
That's
came
true.
along. Surprise segment. Through our show,
Uh-huh.
we're going to have some segments. We might have segments about stuff that makes us angry or stuff that really bothers us or stuff that we just think's funny. I don't know. Maybe a mix of both. And so the first topic, the first grind my gears segment is women barbers. This is what really grinds my gears. And, no hate, get your job, whatever, get that money. Okay, I'm not hating on that. Right. So,
What
yeah,
about that bothers you?
so what bothers me is have you ever been to the barbershop with have you ever been to one with your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, well, for me, anytime I go, whether it's with my brother, my 60-year-old grandpa, my boyfriend, it doesn't matter who I'm there with. They're always trying to work for that tip. They will come after anybody, even if you're sitting across the room in that chair. They're sitting in there asking your boyfriend to go to the back to get a hot towel massage and to get his hair washed. I'm sitting there like, girl,
Oh,
I'm about to come over there and give you a little hair wash.
aggressive.
This audio was created with async.com.
Give you a little hair wash.
Aggressively.
They be acting like they're so funny too. You notice that they'll be over there laughing, just
Mm-hmm.
laughing like they're over here watching Steve Harvey or something.
I know. I'm just like, dang, they are not that funny, girl. Like, let's be honest.
Right? Like we live with them.
For real.
We ain't laughing that much.
I know. I'm like, dang. And then when you leave, they don't get a tip.
For real. No tip for you.
They're probably like, God damn it.
They're mad. They're like, dang, I just did all that extra work for no reason.
They're
Why?
getting a little close.
For real,
Oh,
they're over
heck
here
no.
touching their shoulders,
Trying to
blowing
hover over them. I'm like, girl.
the hair off their neck, asking them what they're doing this weekend.
I'm like, okay, it's time to go.
For real.
I was just like, dang, you know what? I could do this. I'll learn to do this because there's no way you're going back.
Bro, he's leaving with a half cut head. Half his hair's not cut.
I would be like, oh no, we're good. We're out.
We're out of here, bro. This girl was selling beer at her barber shop. She was just trying to get the men drunk to get that tip.
Oh, heck no.
Swear to God, she was. I
See,
mean,
oh my God.
there's kids there. Why are you selling beer at a barbershop with kids?
Oh, you know what? Honestly, okay, I don't know if you want to put this in the segment, but okay, yeah, going to barber school, there's like okay, so there's a group of Cosmos and then the group of barber, the guys, and there's a few girl barbers, but the Cosmos would always try to get the guys' attention. And then the barbers would always flirt with everybody, anybody who's walking. Oh my god, even getting caught with the teachers. Like,
Dude,
bro.
it's not like you said, it's not even the girls, it's the guys too. There's a guy barber
Uh-huh.
flirting with my boyfriend.
I'm telling you, the barbers are the worst. And I'm not just saying that, but I know.
Dude,
I'm not.
he was prancing around in his tie-dye leggings and his Skechers trying to hit up my man. He literally asked him to the back 3 times to wash his hair.
Oh,
I swear to God, come around the corner and talking his name. I was like, oh my God, he about to steal my man. His hair was longer than mine. He was about to take him away.
you know, you know what? I feel like a lot of the guys do that. I'm like, dang, you guys, you like boys.
For like, okay, like that's cool. You can have anybody else but my boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not against that. I'm just against you with my boyfriend. Now, if you can take him, then that would blow my mind.
That
I'd
would
like
blow
to see
my
that.
mind.
I would like to
Exactly.
see that happen.
Go ahead,
You,
try.
if you could do it, then you could have him. Like
Exactly.
if a gay man was able to take my boyfriend away, then okay, then that would prove something to me.
You
All
know
right.
what? I feel like my man would have that type of conversation. Like lean into. I feel like I like boys too, like I feel like he would be
He's a follower.
like I feel like he would be like, well, because like his conversations with the boys, you know how they could be like kind of like fruity.
Bro,
I feel
weird.
like he would do that just to,
For real.
I don't
They're like
know.
they holding hands more than we holding hands.
For real.
He's taking them out
Sometimes
to
I'm
eat more
like,
than he's taking
dang,
you.
real. Sometimes I'm like, dang, you're spending more time with the boys
Right.
than you are with me, bro. Like,
Like
what the
unless
heck?
they sleep with you at night, then I don't think so.
I know. That's so funny.
All right. Well, we'd love to stay in chat, but all great things must come to an end. So
Before we go, one more thing. If you'd like any advice on any topic, you can email us, whether it's about love, friendships, drama, self love, relationships, or anything you need help with. You can send it in at our email, xoxoqna@gmail.com.
and that's all the time that we have for today. Until next time, this has been Love You Mean It.
This audio was created with async.com.